Managers are a really important piece for teams that are building in today's world. So let's say our top 5 managers at the moment. Okay, this is a pretty difficult discussion. I think there'll be some controversy, but yeah, this is what we're here for. So
Who's your number 5?
Who do you have in 5th?
I have Julian Nagelsmann.
Okay, yeah. I have Ten Hag in 5th. I think he had a really, really good campaign with Ajax. They won all 6 of their group stage games, which I think only 8 teams have done ever. And they also added Bayern Munich and Liverpool were also added to that list this season. So I think he's doing amazing. I think Ajax will go far in the Champions League this season. Yeah, I think he's just a really good coach. And this is right now.
Yeah. I mean, right now I do agree with you, but I personally put another coach who went 5-0 or 5-0 in the Champions League.
I think it was 6-0. Yeah.
Oh, 6-0. Sorry, 6-0. Julian Nagelsmann. I mean, he's 34 years old. Again, like we were talking about, some players are 38, 37 right now. So, not even just for age, you're running a team who's might even be more experienced than you. Manuel Neuer, old players like that. It's not easy to do that, and he is. And he's 6-0 right now in the Champions League, Bundesliga, playing wonderfully. I was watching the Wolfsburg game 3-0. I mean, you made Leroy Sané, who did terribly in England, one of the best players in the Bundesliga right now. You know,
I wouldn't say Sané did terrible in England.
You're right.
But I think we can save that topic for another day because
he wasn't terrible in England, but again, he wasn't performing as well as he is now.
Yeah, and absolutely amazing.
And the whole team just plays as a unit. You know, it's not staggered. When one player's out, the team doesn't underperform. It's just And the Bayern is, I think, final, even Champions League favorites right now, or not favorites, but contenders.
Yeah, they have their defense is really good. He utilizes every position on the field. I think he's utilizing Davies to his limit. Davies is doing amazing. Yeah. Sule, who's actually a really underrated player in my opinion. Sule's doing really good.
That's true.
And yeah, I think their team, I think they'll go on the season. That's why I have him in 4th actually.
Oh, so that's your 4th?
He's an amazing manager. I think at the moment, not much teams can beat Bayern. And Nagelsmann is just helping run the show, I guess.
That's true.
He's been a really big part for their team.
So you don't have Conte on here, I'm guessing? I'm guessing you don't have Conte on here?
Actually.
Wow.
No.
Wow, that's Conte's my number 4. And
no, because Conte, he is prem proven, I have to say, because he did well with Chelsea, but I don't think the Spurs, they don't have that much good defenders that he likes. I mean, Ben Davies at center back as one of your center backs. I think Reguilon, he's utilizing Reguilon really well, but I just don't see him in the top 5 for me right now. I think if he can do more with that squad, if he can get the players that he really desires in the upcoming transfer windows, he will be a top 5 manager. With the team,
that's true.
With a good team like he did have at Inter, he will be a top 5 manager.
Did he really have that good of a team at Inter though? He came in
actually. Hakimi at right back, Handanovic at goalkeeper. Just a lot of good defenders.
Lukaku, Sanchez. You're right, but you're going against Juventus, AC Milan. You're going against those guys in 2 years. And in 2 years, you get him a title. You know, I feel like that really has a big impact on your spot here. But right now, Tottenham, you're right. He's definitely not. He hasn't done anything special, but we'll have to wait for January.
Yeah.
What's your 3?
I have Tuchel.
Tuchel. Yeah, I also have Tuchel.
He's won the Champions League last season. Came in January. Helped Chelsea come back from 10th, I think, to get into a Champions League spot. I mean, he's just done everything right. I mean,
I think
they've been on a rough stretch of games in the past few, but he'll get back. He's an amazing manager. A lot of clubs in the world would love to have him.
That's what I was going to talk about. I mean, I think if Tuchel if this year in the Prem they weren't as shaky as they have been in the recent games, and even in like the first 4 or 5 weeks, they were decently shaky. Um, I think he would be too. I think he would like get up there, but I mean, again, he might be inconsistent. We just gotta wait for the Champions League. If he can really do it 2 times in a row, then you're arguably one of the top two managers in the world right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're two,
I think we should do 1 and 2 for this because this is going to be the
1 and 2.
1 and 2. So who is your number
Okay.
2 and who is your number 1?
My two's Pep and my one's Klopp.
Vice versa. I think I have Pep first, Klopp second. I think Pep people will say, oh, he has oil money with him. Yeah, this that, but he's just an amazing manager. He's like he reads the pitch so well as a former player. He literally illustrates tiki taka at Barca. He helped Bayern. He's done so well with every squad.
I think
I think 2000, I forget which year it was, somewhere in the 2000s, the top 3 finalists for Ballon d'Or were all his players. Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi.
yeah.
I mean, he's plays beautiful football. I mean, he's amazing.
Pep is, in my opinion, top 3 or top 5 all time. But right now, with their team, I think Klopp is doing better. I mean, and you say you can't talk about oil money, but you can. Like it's 100 million for like Jack Grealish, you know. And when you have that quality players, not saying Klopp doesn't have that quality players, but Salah was a nobody at Fiorentina 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I remember he was like a 79 overall, and now, like, look at the quality that he's up to, you know.
Yeah,
And as well as Mane, got him from Southampton. I'm pretty sure.
I think,
So, yeah,
yeah, their owners don't spend much, but they make the most with them.
yeah. I think as well as
They
Klopp was
paid
also
they paid
amazing at
60
Dortmund.
million. I think it was 60 million or something for Van Dijk. People thought they were ridiculous, but
Yeah,
look,
and then
look how
Arsenal is paying 50 million for Ben White. You know,
hey, don't disrespect Ben White. He's been good. He's been good, but yeah,
that's a different discussion. But I mean, Klopp with the amount of money he
yeah,
has, I think he's been doing incredible. He does annoy me. He's very talkative. He also got in a scuffle with Arteta, and I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he got in a
Arteta. That's
scuffle
actually
recently.
Arteta's number 1. Arteta's number 1. I think
Arteta's
he's the
not even like it's
best manager in the
disrespectful
world.
to put him in this list. You know, I think he's too good. Um, Arteta is like he's a good manager. I think I think contrary to social media and contrary to like popular belief, I think he's a good manager. He just kind of has those up and downs, you know. Like right now,
He's been good this season, yes. But last season, a lot of bad mistakes, lots of missed calls, and that's
yeah,
the reason why he's under so much fire all the time.
that's true, and
But
that's why my
yeah, I
top
think
5, you know,
Yeah,
people.
Klopp, Pep, that's an argument, but they both are this world-class managers. All 5 of these, I think, are managers that are amazing. They have everything that you would want from one, and even if some
Yeah.
have some flaws, they still do everything properly.
I mean, like even our number 5, they're both perfect in the Champions League, you know, which
Yeah,
is every manager's wish, in my opinion.
amazing. Yeah, 3 teams in the Champions League this season. All 3 of their managers right here on this list.
But I mean, again, this is going to change in March, or it's going to
Yeah.
change in February.
By March, some of this will change, but at the same time, some of
I
it
mean, this
could-
is probably going to change at the end of the transfer market, you know?
Yeah, with the way that teams will get in the what teams will get in the transfer window will really affect it.
Yeah, I mean, like
Some
as you
clubs
said for
make
Conte
bad
as well.
decisions with who they spend, some clubs make good decisions. Really
Yeah.
depends.